Good afternoon, one and all. I am Sujata Dowri, working as assistant professor in SGM College Karad. This is my third, from BSc third year. The first topic is univariate continuous probability distribution, and from this topic, the first unit is this. And from this unit, I have total 8 distributions, and out of these 8 distributions, the first distribution is Laplace distribution or double exponential distribution. The second distribution, which we start as log normal distribution. This is my third lecture of log normal distribution. Okay. In the first two previous lectures, we will see what is the definition of log normal distribution, what is mean, variance. That is my first lecture of log normal. In the second lecture of log normal, we will see what is which are the raw moments of log normal distribution. Then the central moments, that is mu1, mu2, mu3. Only 3 values we will see, and what is the measure of skewness for log normal distribution. And then in the next lecture, that is this is my third lecture of log normal distribution, we will see what is median, what is mode, and some results regarding the log normal distribution. So let me find the value of median for log normal distribution. So let me consider m as median, suppose. Okay. So if m is median, then what is the formula? In SYBSC only you can see how we find median. So can you told any one of you what is the formula for median? Okay, so let me define, or let me have the formula for median as minus infinity to m fx dx. Okay, that is my half portion of distribution. Suppose the range of distribution of the range of distribution is minus infinity to infinity, plus or is equal to, I may have the second range, that is m to infinity fx dx, and this is equal to half. So any of the equation if satisfied by m, then we call this as median. Okay. So over here I can consider the first equation, that is minus infinity to m is equal to half. So let me consider this equation is equal to half. Now I simply over here replace the value of fx of log normal distribution, and the lower range minus infinity, that because over here the upper range of the distribution is already given as m to me. Fine. So I can write this as C. I can have this as 0 to m, the fx. The value for fx is 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma 1 upon x e raised to minus half log x minus mu upon sigma bracket square dx is equal to half. Okay. So what I say that if we can solve this equation for half, that is we can solve the integral for half. Any value which satisfies this equation is the value of median. Fine. So let me find the value of median as we can just simply, I can put log of x minus mu is equal to sigma is equal to y. Okay. So log x minus mu upon sigma is equal to y. Then I get the value of x over here as x is equal to e raised to sigma y plus mu. Okay. And log x minus mu is equal to sigma y, and hence 1 upon x dx is equal to sigma dy. So I can put this value in the integral, and the range becomes, see over here the range is matter, our range of x is 0 to m. Okay. So what is the range of y over here? Since the value of y is log x minus m to m divided by sigma. So if I put 0, what I get? So if I put the value of x as 0, we get the range as minus infinity. And if I put the value of x as m over here, I get log m minus mu upon sigma. So the range of y is minus infinity to log m minus mu upon sigma. Okay. So that is my range. That is most important part, because over the range matters. So what I get over here, C. So therefore 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma, the range is minus infinity to log m minus mu divided by sigma. Fine. So instead of this I can put as e raised to minus half y square, and 1 upon dx is nothing but sigma dy. Fine. Sigma dy is equal to half. Okay. So therefore over here sigma get cancel. I have 1 divided by root 2 pi minus infinity to log m minus mu upon sigma e raised to minus half y square dy is equal to half. Now you observe the integral. If only the integral, not the range actually, you observe the integral. If I observe the integral, what do you observe? Y follows normal 0 1. That is, y is standard normal distribution, and if it is standard normal distribution, then I write directly the answer of this integral as, see, since y follows normal 0 1, I can write directly the answer of this as phi of upper range, because upper range is different, isn't it? Lower range is minus infinity for your normal distribution. So log m minus mu upon the sigma is equal to simply half. Okay. So if I can have invert the function, then after inverting it, phi inverse of half. So phi inverse of half, if I have the statistical table, then phi inverse of half is 0. Okay. So I get this as log m minus mu upon sigma is equal to 0. Okay. So take it now. Value for, I need the value for m over here. So log m is equal to mu, and hence m is equal to e raised to mu. So I get the median for log normal distribution is e raised to mu. Okay. I will, in the first lecture only, I will say that since the distribution is positively skewed, mean is less than median. If mean is less than median, that means over here I will recall the value of mean. The value of mean is e raised to mu plus half sigma square, and e raised to mu plus half sigma square, this is my mean. Okay, e raised to mu plus half sigma square, and median is, just now we will find e raised to mu. So after observing these two values, you say that mean is always less than median. Okay, fine. Now next value of central tendency, that is mode. Okay, so let me find the value of mode. So by definition, what is mode? You know, in FYBSc, SYBSc we can find the mode. So to find mode means simply maximum value, or the data which is repeated many times in the data. Okay, many times in the values or observations. Okay, so by using the formula, we can find the maximum value of the PDF. So to find the maximum value of PDF, we need to maximize our function. So which function we have? We have PDF. So to maximize the function, we have 2, that is f dash of x is strictly 0, and if it is 0, I get the value of x something as suppose a, and the second, that is f double dash of x, this is less than 0 for the value of x as a. So suppose I put the value of x as a in f double dash of x, it must be less than 0. That is the second equation. Okay, so let me find the first derivative. To find the first derivative, we need to write our fx first. So fx of log normal distribution now. So fx is equal to 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma x e raised to minus half log x minus mu upon sigma bracket square. This is my fx. So I need to find now f dash of x, that is differentiate with respect to x. So that is my f dash of x. So what is f dash of x over here? I can differentiate with respect to x. So to find this differentiation, the first term is constant. Okay. So since the first term is constant, it goes out. And what is the okay? So to find the derivative, actually we can first of all find the log, so that I can simplify the term. Okay. So what is log of fx? Log of fx is equal to log of 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma, constant term, isn't it? Plus log of 1 upon x minus half log of, it is minus half log x minus mu upon sigma bracket square. So this is my log term. Now I can take the derivative. Instead of fx, now I can simply put f for my convenience. So log of f. So what is log of f over here? You know, see, fx is the function of x. So it must be taken derivative. It is not constant term. For my convenience, I will consider fx as f. So derivative of this is 1 divided by f dash. This is equal to. So derivative of first term, since it is constant, it goes. That is, we will get the answer for this is 0. Now for the log of 1 by x, I need to find the log of 1 by x, and log of 1 by x is x minus 1 upon x square. Okay, so 0 plus x minus 1 upon x square. This is my derivative. Now to find the derivative of this, minus half. Minus half log of x minus mu upon sigma square. So derivative of this is 2 into log x minus mu. See, over here the constant term sigma square is also there. So log x minus mu. Obviously it is 2 into, and again the derivative of log x, which is not, you can lose the derivative, then it will be not correct, give me correct answer. So log x minus mu, the derivative of log x is 1 by x. So I can simplify the terms as, see, I can get this as minus 1 upon x for this term. Minus 2 to get cancelled, sigma square and 1 upon x. That is again common portion between these two. Log x minus mu. So if I take the common portion as minus 1 upon x, I have the term as 1 plus 1 upon sigma square log x minus mu. Okay. So this is my 1 upon f dash. So what is f dash? I need f dash. Okay. So to find the value of f dash, I have f dash is equal to minus 1 upon x into bracket 1 plus 1 upon sigma square log of x minus mu is equal to into f. Okay. Since I can find 1 upon f dash is this, a value for f dash is simply this. Okay. So now I need to find the f dash is equal to 0. That is the value of x over here. So see, f dash is equal to 0. That means minus 1 upon x 1 plus sigma square log x minus mu f is equal to 0. Now f get cancelled over here. Again minus 1 upon x is also, no, actually not minus 1 upon x, we have the term as, see, minus 1 upon x minus 1 upon x sigma square. So this can be written as is equal to 1 upon x sigma square log x minus mu. Okay. Now see, suppose x is over here, it get cancelled. So I have the term as 1 upon sigma square log x minus mu is equal to minus 1 simply. So that means log x minus mu is equal to minus sigma square, isn't it? I need to find over here value of x. That must be in your mind. So log x is equal to log of x is equal to mu minus sigma square. So what is the value of x now? X is equal to obvious e raised to mu minus sigma square. So x is equal to e raised to mu minus sigma square. So this is the value of mode if, this is the value of mode if the second equation, that is f double dash of x, is strictly less than 0. Okay. Then only we can write this. Now it can be easily, actually we cannot find f double dash of x because it gives me complicated answer. Hence I simply write over here f double dash of x. F double dash of x is less than 0 for this value, that is x is equal to e raised to mu minus sigma square, and hence the value of mode is e raised to mu minus sigma square. So this is the value of mode for log normal distribution, that is e raised to mu minus sigma square. Okay. So over here we can find median and mode in this lecture. Now let me find one relation is there, relation between, so you know that in the definition part only, if X is a continuous random variable, and if log x follows normal 0, 1, then only x follows log normal with parameters mu and sigma square. That is the definition of log normal distribution. So we need to check over here, is there any relation between log normal and normal distribution? So let me check the relation between the log normal and the normal distribution. So okay, so there is one statement, if x follows normal mu comma sigma square, x follows normal mu comma sigma square, this is comes under, I will just told you that it is the relation between log normal and normal distribution, simply normal distribution. Okay, so if x follows normal mu sigma square, then obtain the distribution of e raised to x. So what is e raised to x? What is the distribution of e raised to x? Or we may have the question in this manner, if x follows normal x follows normal mu comma sigma square, then the distribution of e raised to x, this follows log normal distribution. I need to show this. Okay, to show this, let me consider first of all what is given to me. Given to me is x follows normal mu comma sigma square. Fine. So what is the PDF? So PDF of x is fx is equal to 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma e raised to minus half x minus mu upon sigma bracket square. And obvious the range of x, since it is simply normal distribution, minus infinity to infinity, mu minus infinity to infinity, sigma greater than 0 and 0 other. This is your normal distribution which is given to me in this problem. Now I need to find the distribution of e raised to x over here. So let me consider y is equal to e raised to x. After observing the function, you know that it is monotonic function. So in SYBAC the last topic is to find the how to find the distribution. So in this distribution we have three methods. In the three methods, the first is transformation method. The transformation method which is used for monotonic function. Okay, so since it is a monotonic function, I can use only the first method, that is transformation method. In the transformation method, the first step is we need to find x in terms of y over here. Okay, so x in terms of y, simply x is equal to log of y, isn't it? So x is equal to log of y. Now the second step is we need to find dx by dy. So what is dx by dy over here? Dx by dy is 1 upon y. Okay. Now the range of x is minus infinity to infinity. So what is the range of y for the same? So the range of x is minus infinity to infinity. Then the range of y. Suppose I put the value of x as minus infinity over here. Then e raised to minus infinity, what it is? 0. E raised to minus infinity is 0 and e raised to infinity is infinity only. Okay. So it comes as 0 to infinity. So range of y is 0 to infinity for the range of x. So that is my third step. And the next step, that is fourth step, is the PDF of y. PDF of y is f of y, that is equal to fx in terms of y into dx by dy. That is my formula. Okay, I cannot write formula over here, I simply follow the step. So what I told over here, the first is fx in terms of y, that is in fx we can put the value of y. So I can put the value of x. So the value of x is log y, that is x in terms of y, x is log y. So the value of x can be put as log y. So over here I can put log y simply. So what I get? See, 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma e raised to minus half, instead of x I can put log y. So what I get? Log y minus mu upon sigma bracket square into what? Dx by dy, modulus of dx by dy. So what comes as modulus of dx by dy? It is 1 upon y, simply 1 upon y. So the f of y comes as 1 divided by root 2 pi sigma y e raised to minus half log y minus mu upon sigma bracket square, and the range of y is 0 to infinity is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay, so can you write the distribution of y over here? Yes. So see, after observing the PDF, can you tell me the name of the distribution? It looks like log normal distribution with parameter mu and sigma square, and hence the distribution of y, that is distribution of e raised to x, is log normal distribution with parameter mu and sigma square. That is, what is the result which we have? If x follows normal mu comma sigma square, then e raised to x, this follows log normal with a parameter mu comma sigma square. That is the result which you have over here. Okay, which you want to show actually, or the result. If x follows normal 0 1, then the distribution of e raised to x is normal, log normal mu comma sigma square. Fine. So see, over here I have one note. If x follows normal mu comma sigma square, then e raised to x has log normal distribution. If x has log normal distribution with parameter mu comma sigma square, see, if x follows log normal distribution with parameter mu comma sigma square, then the expectation of log x is equal to mu and variance of log x is equal to sigma square. Why this is? Because log x follows normal with mu comma sigma square, and the mean of normal distribution is mu and variance of normal distribution is sigma square. So we can get this result directly from the definition of log normal distribution. Thank you.